Hello and welcome back to the final episode of Cryptark. Today I'm going to be showing off the last mode, Cryptark Activation Mode. It happens canonically after Campaign Mode, and to unlock it you have to beat Rogue Mode. I will also be taking out the Rook today. It is a very beefy suit, and that's going to come in handy.
Listen up, crew. It seems to me that we are being severely undervalued for our services. We have enough funds that if we grease the right palms, I think we'll be overlooked in this final security sweep of the Cryptark excavation site. Our employers are only in there because we did all the hard work to trash those alien defenses, and the value of their particular objective is frankly an insult to our original contract. I think it's time we negotiate some new terms.
So we're going into business for ourselves. This is why we're a 1-star privateer on Yelp. Anyway, things are a bit different now. Our mission now is to collect the artifact, and stopping us are these 3 black suits. It is our job to take them out, and get the artifact, and beat the game. So I decided to start with the one on the bottom left.
Surprised by your violation of our agreements, I must inform you that you are hereby charged with trespassing in restricted space and destruction of government property. Surrender your ship.
Obviously, our employers are not too pleased with us. While this fight goes on, I can talk a bit about how the Rook works. The Rook comes equipped with a machine gun, an EMP shotgun, which will deal damage to enemies over time, a grenade, a tractor beam, which I think I make use of once, and its passive ability is this shield. The shield never runs out of energy, and it protects you from everything. So the Rook is really good for this final level. And in fact, I don't know if I'd be able to do it without it. I don't think I'm quite that good yet.
Order your personnel to stand down.
Key code recovered.
So as you noticed, instead of aliens, we're fighting actual piloted mechs and drones this time. All the piloted mechs have access to abilities that are very much like our own, such as rockets, energy weapons, machine guns, and they're all very deadly. Because aliens never actually shoot at you throughout the whole game. Well, that's not entirely true. Aliens do shoot at you, but not that often and not that well. These guys, on the other hand, are pretty accurate, and you'll rack up damage fast going against them. They also have annoying things like shields. Thankfully we have one too. One thing I should have mentioned at the start is, unlike in campaign mode, you are not given an option to outfit your mech with more weapons in this mode. Instead, you start with what you get, and scattered throughout the ship are a bunch of extra weapons and usually one health station. And you're kind of expected just to survive with that, much like in Rogue mode. So for right now, I think I decided that the health station would be a really good thing to go to. This is also, I think, the first episode in the LP I've done that I'm doing post-commentary for. Usually I like to do live commentary because in these sorts of games it makes more sense, so I can explain what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. And if I do post-commentary, I'll just forget whatever the hell I was doing, and that won't be any good. But since I am doing post-commentary, this gives me a good chance to talk a little more about Cryptark as a whole, and how I feel about the game. How I feel about it is it's pretty good. It's not a bad game. It's very well designed and well presented. I do, however, feel that it is well, good, not great. It does have a few flaws, such as I've mentioned in the thread and videos that, well, you're supposed to be meticulously planning and assaulting ships. Most of the time you just kind of end up blowing up the shield and then taking out the whole ship, which makes the game pretty easy. This is the tractor beam, by the way. It grabs an enemy and you can use them as a shield. It's pretty useful for this level, even though I only use it once. And these big guys also detonate into nuclear explosions, as you probably noticed last time. Anyway, back on that other topic. Cryptark's easy. At least, I think so. Especially campaign mode, which I feel is kind of boring. Mostly because you're allowed to pick optimal loadouts, and you're really supposed to tailor your loadout to the ship, but you don't have to. I feel it shines a lot more in rogue mode, in which you're actually forced to use different weapons because of ammunition deficiency and such. The problem I have is that once I beat rogue mode once, I didn't see a lot of reason to come back to it. Pretty much the main replayability gimmick is using different suits, and all suits are going to end up more or less similar after a few minutes or so, because you're going to run out of ammo for your basic guns, and then the only thing that differentiates you from any other suit is your innate ability, like the shield or a teleport or the dash. And for me, I tend to put a game down once I feel I beat it, and Cryptark was pretty easy to beat. There's not a lot of extra content besides using a different mech or collecting artifacts, and none of those I feel gives you a sufficient reward for playing more. So I feel like it's not long enough, and probably not hard enough. What I'm saying, basically, is that I like it long, and I like it hard, and Cryptark did not quite deliver on either front. It is still a good game, but it is probably a B in terms of roguelites on my list. Also, I picked up the slime gun. The slime gun deals damage over time. It has pretty good synergy with the EMP cannon, or the EMP shotgun, which does the same. And now that we got all three of these guys, we can get the artifact.
The sector has you in their crosshairs.
Presuming I can survive the trip up there. I think I chose the easiest route, so I needed some keys to grab, but thankfully there are a few around. I did try this run with a few different mechs. I tried the Infiltrator, which is the stealth mech, and that went pretty horribly. I tried the Gunhead, that went a little better. Salamander's pretty good, but in terms of sheer staying power, the Rook is really what you want here. It's probably the easy mode for this. It's really easy mode for this mission. And make no mistake, this mission is pretty hard.
Recovered.
Also, one of the things that make this mission kind of hard is that most enemies you can't ignore like you could in normal mode because they're fast and they have longer range shots. Also, I'm in a really slow mech, so that doesn't help.
Recovered.
But with that key, we should just have a short trip outside and be able to grab the artifact. Artifacts, in addition to unlocking mechs, can also give you different paint jobs for your mechs. I probably should have bought one for this one because it has a splotchy all-American color scheme that would have worked pretty well. But, you know, live and learn. I do take back anything bad I said about the slime cannon. It does tear stuff pretty well. But here we are.
So, this is the prize that we were mistrusted to secure the Cryptark for. I wonder what secrets they hope to learn from you. How much money will they give? How many wars will they fight? Just for the chance.
Captain, stop! This specimen represents unimaginable gains for our government's interests. You do not understand the significance of this venture.
No, I probably don't. The fact that I've got it and you don't is satisfaction enough for me.
You signed a legally binding mark of privateering! We had a contract!
Privateer, pirate. The only difference is the paperwork.
And that was Cryptark. We got a weird alien baby for our trouble, and that's really about all there is to say about it. So thanks for watching, and hopefully Not the Robots will be the next game up. So I'll see you then. Bye!